so happy to have you here, bro.
Hell yeah, happy to be here.
Yo, for sure, for sure. How's everything been going with you?
Everything been going smooth, just developing myself as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Doing that, going along my journey.
Facts.
You know, recently started not too long ago, but you know, definitely excited for how things are unfolding.
Absolutely,
Sure.
bro. That's good. I'm super,
Hell yeah.
super excited for you too.
Thank you, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Born and raised here in Atlanta. Kind of moved back and forth from down south, more like Jonesboro, Covington, Conyers area.
Okay.
But mainly grew up near Little Five Points.
That's what's up.
Yeah, graduated from Grady High School and whatnot. So yeah, just straight up, just Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta made you for sure.
Hey, all day, all day.
Hell yeah.
So how was that like with making music, living in Atlanta?
Well, you know, obviously it's a lot of music influences and like growing up.
Yeah.
You know, me and my sister and my cousin used to freestyle and whatnot. And you know, I used to just play around throughout my life, just like, you know, messing around with music, making different beats, trying that out as like, you know, when I was younger, like a few years ago.
Yeah.
But like for the last couple of years is when I really started focus on it and like really realizing I wanted to be an artist.
Yeah.
So like that journey for me is pretty recent, but like I've always been surrounded by like just like shit like freestyling and whatnot like that, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, okay. So you be freestyling?
Yeah, I freestyle from now, you know what I'm saying? That's what really got me into like wanting to write, because what I really do is I write all my stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I really want to have like a message, like I really have a message that I wanted to put out. So like now I just pretty much write all my stuff. You know, as I'm recording, I usually just kind of freestyle like certain things, but mainly it's just, you know, just write.
Okay, for sure. And you mentioned messages. When you say messages, is this coming from your present experiences that you've had recently, or is this your past experiences that you've had?
That's a good question. A little bit of both. For sure. Like, kind of more like, when I say messages, like, with my music, like, I use beats that are like, you know what I'm saying, hype, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you want to kind of dance to, vibe out to and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's like when you really break down the lyrics and shit, you know, a lot of my lyrics kind of can relate to anybody. Can relate to your life, you know what I'm saying, a relationship you had, you feel me, what you just go through on a day-to-day basis. And then also it's like, I like to remind people within my music, like, who we are, you know what I'm saying, and what we are as a people, you feel me? You know, especially as melanated people, as black people, I try to focus in on that and try to like remind us who we are. And then also like my music for everybody, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, we all are here to do what the fuck we want to do, and like, and I try to remind people that like we're here to just do what we got to do, and who cares what, you know, anyone else says type shit.
Facts, and that's really the motive. Like,
facts.
I couldn't agree with you more on that. So when it comes down to that, it sounds like you're speaking about equality as well.
Most definitely.
How did that impact you as far as making music? Because you could have picked anything to talk about in music.
So like, honestly, just, you know, the way I grew up, you feel me, my parents and whatnot, they always kind of like had this out of the box type of thinking. And I just grew up, you know, hearing a lot of different theories and ways of thinking and whatnot. So like always, like even when I was in school and shit, like I used to always just be that one like talking about some real shit in the middle of class, like challenging the teacher, like, are you sure they went to the moon in 1969 type shit? So it was like, you feel me, I always kind of just had like something in me that kind of like wanted to like be rebellious and like talk about shit that wasn't really like normal to talk about type shit. Like how in one of my songs I say 12 years in school and they fed us nothing but lies. They say we're black, but fuck that, you are divine. So it's like I always kind of been on that type of time, like just based on what my parents taught me. So it's like,
that's dope.
Like knowing that shit and hearing that shit growing up, that's like when I started making music, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm making some shit to where it's like you hear that shit, like, you feel me? You gonna think twice, like, damn, what the hell is this young nigga talking about?
Facts. So tell us about your creative process when making music.
For sure. You know, my creative process mainly just all goes about my feeling in the moment. You feel me? A lot of times I make my best music when I'm like going through some trials and tribulations. And so, you know, I just depend on like what I'm going for. I like to use those beats, you feel me, that at the end of the day you could like bop to. You feel me? Not too slow, not too fast, where you kind of understand what I'm saying enough.
Facts.
And you know, I just pick a beat that I really can vibe to, and I just turn it on. I might listen to the beat like a couple times over, and I just start off with like one bar in my head, like one line.
Yeah.
And then I just build from there. You know, I usually could really make a song, like write out a whole song, a 2-minute, 30-second song in like 15 minutes. And it's really thought up, you know what I'm saying, thought through. And, you know, usually I like, if I really want to make it like, you know what I'm saying, something extremely meaningful and very thought-provoking, it might take me a couple days. And I'm just writing, I'm coming back to it.
That's understandable, yeah, because you're trying to just like breathe through it. You're not trying to
Exactly.
just rush
the process sometimes. Because I've done that before.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, like I never feel good about it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like now I'm just at the point of like really thinking about the beat selection I want to use, kind of sticking to the same type of different beats, whether it's like a drill beat or more like a techno type of beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just like sticking to the same beats, kind of trying to stick to the same pace of the song, switching up the flow, but also kind of sticking to the same pace and whatnot.
I see that.
Yeah, that's like my creative process right now. Just kind of like just putting on the beat, right into it, really thinking about how I feel in the moment, and just putting it out there.
No, that's pretty dope. A lot of artists that I've heard or seen during interviews, they usually start with the beat process.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like it's so rare that you like run into artists that say, "Oh yeah, bruh, I'ma just rap and then the beat gonna come in." Like, I want people to create the beat around the rap. I mean, which is dope. Yeah. But it's just not
common.
Not common.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Not common at all. What challenges do you feel like you had the experience with music?
I still experience challenges. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
As far as making it, you know, just kind of finding exactly how I want to express it and how it's gonna go, because it's like I have a lot to say when it comes to this shit. So it's like a lot of times I might just be you know, making something that might just be like, you feel me, a lot of information in one line. And it's like, you feel me, I also had to realize what people like, you feel me, when I perform it. Because when I first started making music, I was pretty much just making it for myself and like for like the people that was like directly around me. Like I started making music in December. My first time ever getting in the studio was in December. I was at a little home studio. And you know, like my intentions were just like to make music I could vibe to. And it's like, but now it's like I'm making music that of course I can vibe to, but everybody else can vibe to as well. So it's like I face a lot of challenges kind of just finding exactly the sound that I want. You feel me? The sound that I want, the vibe that I want. You feel me? And also making it as authentic as possible to me, and keeping that message in there as well. And hell yeah. And now I'm just at the point like when it comes to the challenges I face with like even like performing and like, you know what I'm saying, doing different things and going to different events. It's like I just gotta watch where I as like an underground artist, I gotta watch where I invest my money and what I put my money into as well, because there's plenty of people out there that come like their business is 100% together, but it, you know what I'm saying, it may not be, which is understandable, because at the end of the day, you feel me, you gotta build up from somewhere. But it's like me as an artist and people, you know what I'm saying, as artists and whatever you do, whether it's like film, you know what I'm saying, modeling, whatever it is, actual art, it's like you have to make sure that you're investing your money into the right place. So that's like the challenge that I'm facing right now, that I'm like overcoming. It's just making sure that I'm you know what I'm saying, going down the right path and taking the right steps. So I can see
absolutely. And that's dope that you're like open to doing that. You're knowing that, because with this is a lot of trial and error. I feel like that's a lot with anything in life, period. So, well, have you ever had an experience where there was like anxiety throughout the process of your performance?
Like while I'm performing? Yeah, for sure. You feel me? Like I said before, like we're all human beings. Like, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Feeling and like energy is everything type shit. So it's like when I first started performing, my first ever performance, I was definitely feel me, I could just feel nothing but like energy going through my whole body, and it was like I had to really be ultra aware of how I was moving and shit. And it's like, you know, as I grow and as I like perform more and more, and like, and, you know, as I'm out more and more, I'm able to kind of like break that shell.
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of the day, like I still feel for sure, I still feel like feelings of being nervous or a little bit anxious from time to time. But like now I'm starting to more realize like we're all, you feel me?
Facts.
It don't matter how much followers you got, how much videos you got or views or whatnot, it's like everybody's a fucking human. So it's like we just gotta like, you gotta realize that and just, and be you and do you and move how you wanna move type shit.
A lot of people, they, you know, get afraid, and like too afraid to the point where they're not even gonna do it.
Right. Facts.
And what would you say to those people?
Honestly, I would say that the only thing that is holding yourself back, the only thing holding you back is you. The only thing holding you back is you, for real.
Oh God.
Because we all have feelings. We all have been there and been at that point where it's like we're unsure.
Yeah.
It's like the only way you're gonna know is if you do it. You feel me? You can think about it all day and be like, I could do this, I could do that, but sometimes you gotta take risk. I did a show for the first time with this organization called Industry Fridays.
Okay.
And it's like a little lineup every Friday, and you can just perform in front of like a little crowd at a bar.
Okay.
And that's my first time ever performing. But that kind of really like motivated me to take the playlist serious as well, because I realized that there was a lot of people, you feel me, around my age, this generation and whatnot, that really, you feel me, would fuck with the music more.
Yeah.
So it's like I just started showing my face more, and then I met J-Wise.
Yeah.
And then feel me, I just pretty much talked to him, chopped it up with him, and then that's how I got in. And that was like in July, so I was pretty much around the scene, seeing different things, going to different like little meetings on the side as well.
That's dope.
For a couple months, and then I just got into it type shit.
Okay. No, that's so dope. You did do a performance.
Right.
And I was there, and I remember you were about to perform, but you were told you only had one song, and basically you had to come off the stage. It was just really confusing, and I feel like I'm all over the place with it.
Yeah. I mean,
but let us know what happened.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you for being confused about it. I was confused about it myself, but you know, things happen. Like I keep on mentioning, we're all human type shit. So it's like it's some things that are sometimes out of our control. And that night, I actually wasn't told that I was doing one song until I was about to do my second song. You feel me? So yeah, that's why I was up there when I was actually in the moment. I was confused myself, like thrown off.
Yeah.
But you know, the whole Playlist Academy has a process. J-Wise has his process of doing things and organizing every single event. And a lot of things are even out of his control as well. You feel me, when it just comes to the timing of different things. And yeah, unfortunately in that situation, you feel me, I was caught in the crossfire of not only things just not going right as a whole, but things not going right on my end, you feel me?
Yeah.
That specific night, like as I'm about to perform, you feel me, I had to go out to my car and get something. And before I even left, this is like 10-20 minutes before I was even supposed to perform.
Yeah.
And I realized that my key was gone. I couldn't find my key. I'm checking in with security, checking in with the people that work there, trying to see if they have my key and whatnot.
Yeah.
And as I'm trying to pretty much literally get someone to pay someone to pretty much break into my car for me.
Yeah.
So I could get what I needed out of there. Right in that time, he pretty much called all the graduating class up to the stage. And I wasn't there, and as he's calling the people, different, people in my class, as he's calling them up, I wasn't there and whatnot. So, therefore, you feel me, he felt like it was, you feel me?
Yeah.
Felt like it was right in the time and whatever's going on. I talked to him about it separately.
Yeah.
You feel me? But so that's what happened. And I was told as I was about to do the second song, that I was only going to do one song.
Okay.
So now I just know myself. It's like, you feel me, you gotta move a certain way.
Yeah.
You feel me, you gotta feel me, even though it's like I would have handled things differently, you feel me? But it's like at the end of the day, I gotta make sure that I'm fully right, and I do and take the necessary steps to where I'm not caught up in life, you feel me? And to where I can't be thrown off like, oh, you only gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
so
completely.
Hell yeah.
And it's good that you're aware of that too, because even though we are human, it just can slip up so many times.
Right.
But let's go ahead and start this piece. And I want to say this: I am only smoking one blunt. I am on my spiritual journey, and during this spiritual journey, cannot be too high. It can't be like not aware. Can't be. So I just want to start sharing that with everybody, so they don't think I'm just on here just to smoke.
I'm dead.
Right. Is that how you handle your mental health? Is just by communicating with nature?
Yeah, most definitely. You feel me? Like, man, you feel me? I went through a real dark time in my life. You feel me? Where I wasn't aware of it, but like now I'm aware that I've gone past it. I'm aware that it was like damn near depression. You feel me? So it's like I've realized and I've gotten past so much, and I've grown so much as a person and matured into a whole different being simply by going within myself, you feel me, connecting with the Most High, connecting with my higher self, and connecting to what's natural, you feel me, things like nature and whatnot. And just cutting certain, like I said, cutting certain negative habits out of my life really helped to boost my mental health as it is, you feel me? Like going from being unstable to stable, you feel me? And at the end of the day, we all, you feel me, we all get to that point where we do crack, and we do, you feel me, almost lose ourselves.
Facts.
But it's like, at the end of the day, we have to move in consciousness. We gotta be conscious. We gotta be conscious as much as we can. You feel me? It's like you could do everything. Like you could do something unconsciously or consciously. You feel me? It's like however you choose to do it, whether it's an argument or an interview, or you making music, or you making a beat, or you doing anything. You feel me? You can either do it unconsciously or consciously. So kind of making that choice really helped with my mental health for sure, and connecting with nature and shit like that.
Yo, that is amazing, and it's so clear as day that you really on that path. I can just feel that, and just from the way you speak, it really shows that. And it's crazy. You read my mind. I was thinking as you was talking, choices. It's all about a choice. We always have choices.
Facts.
But most definitely, it is important to keep your peace even through making music.
Right.
Because I even know some people that say music is my peace. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Which is understandable. But even throughout outside of that, it's good to know that you are the peace without needing anything external. So that is major. That's major, bro.
Yeah, very well put.
So how do you maintain that in the heat of the moment?
How do I maintain what exactly?
To make sure you're still at peace if somebody's coming with
honestly,
chaos.
That's a very good question, because I deal with that on a daily basis, to be honest with you. What? So it's
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? What? You blah blah now. You gotta look at this shit you almost gotta. It would really help me feel me, growing up. I used to play a lot of video games growing up and shit like that. And it's you feel me? So it's I be realizing hold up now. You gotta realize in yourself no matter who you are, you the main character in your life.
God.
You feel me? So it's you the main character. So it's somebody start tripping, or they come with weird energy, and you hold up now, or anything. You feel me? You just gotta realize nah, that's a fucking side mission trying to test me. I don't gotta engage in it right now. I don't gotta, you feel me? I don't gotta give this person, just because this person want to come to me on 100, I don't gotta give them 50.
Oh God.
I don't even gotta give them 20. I'm gonna give them nothing. You feel me? And I'm gonna just continue with my life and move forward. Otherwise, shit just happens. You feel me? Shit just happens, and it's for what? Why waste that energy? Hell nah.
Time is so valuable. I fuck with that, bro. It's really unique.
Thank you, for real.
That's really, really dope. Cause you actually bring out yourself originally. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to copy the.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Bow. Yeah, I'm close to the edge. Hanging on by a thread. Yeah, I said what I said, but you can never run my crib. They talk like Ted, but would ever know that they're misled. They poison the shit we drink. Water is fluid.